Too fast, too quick, too strong. And I got that dog in me. Louisiana football is different. Like, we really get it out the mud down here, you know, like we go through a lot of stuff. We've been through a lot of stuff. You know, like certain people don't know how to overcome what we can overcome.
Somebody that I know, somebody tried to give him like a handshake, you know, like dap him down, but he ain't dap him down, turned around, shot him in his head, and just kept going. It's crazy out here, man. So like, if you make it out here, like, you blessed, man. Like, we really come from a struggle. Like, you know how people say struggle, really the struggle. I'm not gonna say we the only state that goes through it, but like, man, like it's real. It's a blessing just to make it out of here, man.
That's why I think we play the hardest football down here. I started playing football, I think at the age of 7. A bunch of teams wanted me to come and play for the youth team. One day, I remember one man, his name was Terry Boyd, he just came and picked me up in his truck. I'll say when I was about around 12, 13, that's when I knew that, you know, this is what I was going to be doing. Today was off the field is, I mean, I like to read. I like English a lot. I'm a good writer. I have 4 siblings. I like to spend a lot of time together with them because, you know, I'm always gone, so like I try to make the most that I can with, you know, before I go up to college, you know, spend a lot of time with them. So like we either go to the park, we'll go to the movies, you know, we'll play a lot of games together, you know, like, so I like a lot of family time. Off the field, my personality, I'll say like, I'm pretty funny, you know, like, I'm a cool dude. You know, you can come and talk to me about anything. I mean, you know, you need anything, I'm there to help you, you know, like, I have that loving, you know, spirit. So, I mean, the hardest thing I ever had to overcome my 11th grade year is like when I really had to like overcome something. Like, we got banned for the playoffs for like 2 years, but we eventually got it down to 1 year. That tore us apart, man. Like, the team that we built that summer, like, I feel like we probably wouldn't have lost no game this past year. Like, we had to learn how to walk again. A lot of players, they stopped coming to practice, stopped playing hard. It took a long time, but we overcame it, you know, like, so, and it's time to shake back this year. I knew I was on a mission because I know, like, if I'm going to college, you know, my coach can change every year. You know, it's a business at the end of the day. So, I mean, I knew I had to focus on what I wanted to do. I heard it for a while, but I knew I had to keep going, you know, like I can't, you know, control everyone else. All I can do is try, you know, but I knew I had to make sure I was straight regardless. I ended up committing LSU. I mean, I knew it was home right away, you know, like just growing up, I knew I always wanted to go there no matter what, you know, from Baton Rouge, being a kid from Baton Rouge, because of course everyone wants their offer from the LSU. No matter if you're in state or out of state, I mean, like, it's just something about it, you know, like, and for me to have that opportunity to go there and do something special it's a blessing from God. I like to model my game off Derrius, Guice, you know, he played for my youth team, we very close, you know, I grew up with Derrius. You know, I knew that's the school I was gonna go to, and then, like I said, when Derrius went there, that made me want to go there even more, you know, and like, he had some great records there, and I want to come and go and break them. And just watching him, you know, like, he's been a beast. We've been playing on the same team. He's been a beast. So just watching him made me want to play it even more, you know, like, and just how all the attention he was getting, and I saw how much he put in the game, and, you know, he was very passionate about it. So that made me work even harder, you know. I wanted to be just like him. He's very explosive. He can do it all, really, you know, like, he's like the total package. Man, Leonard Fournette, he's just a beast all around, you know, like I was watching his highlight tape this morning, you know, like, you know, all I do is watch highlight tape, you know, see how I can get better, just, you know, even if it's a high school player, you know, to see, like, you know, he did that, let me see if I could do it, but do it better. I can see a little bit of me and him. He's very strong and big, you know, and fast at his, you know, at his weight. They might say I'm the next Leonard Fournette, but I want to make my own name, you know. I want to say I want somebody to come behind me and be like, he's the next Ty Davis, you know, like, I want to be. He's a great player, but I'm aiming to be better than him. He's a powerful runner, and I think I'm pretty powerful. You know, his vision is great, you know, and at his size, he can always break away and score. But I want to be my own person, you know. I want to be better than anybody that ever came through that. And I want to be the next running back to win the Heisman Trophy. The way I'm going to get the Heisman Trophy is by working hard each and every day. I always just know, like, that someone is coming for your spot. There's another running back out there that's doing the same thing as you, so what else you gonna do? What extra you gonna do to put in? I'm a savage on the field. Like, when I'm on the field, you're gonna get 110% away from me. You know, like, I'm never gonna take any plays off. You know, my dad, he's been teaching me how to play chess. You know, like, so, and I know I can use it on the field. You know, because I have. You know, like, just to look at it, just to read before the ball snaps, just, make my next move and to just be 2 steps ahead of the next man. Anybody trying to stop me this year, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna wish you didn't do that. I'm Ty Davis, I'm from Baton Rouge, I'm the best running back in the country, and I'm gonna see you this fall.
I'ma come clean. He's the boost. If you wanna see more videos like that, check him out right here. And also click subscribe. You gotta do that. It's about that time.